second ago, I was standing on my 2 feet, and now I'm on the floor looking up at everybody, including the other team. That's when the battle music started playing. I stand up.
What the fuck is a righteous glory?
Today we're going to be talking about how I almost punched this motherfucker. Because he got mad disrespectful over a fucking soccer game. Like, bro, soccer is like a soft-ass sport. There's physical contact, but there's only so much contact you can do without a motherfucker falling over or flipping and dolphin diving and all types of shit. Or football, as some of y'all people call it. People get injured, obviously. It's a sport. You're playing rough, but, you know, there are worse sports, for a fact. So there's no reason why me as a 12-year-old boy should be on the floor by the hands of another 12-year-old boy over a fucking soccer game. Mind you, it's not competitive. It's a school Let me tell y'all the story. I should have punched him. Now, I almost violated this man over a soccer game. And I really should have, bro. But I'm gonna tell y'all why I didn't. Back in my old middle school, we would have something every year called field day. And pretty much, I don't know if anyone else has had it, but pretty much what would happen is we'd go out to these fields. We'd play a bunch of different sports and do all types of different things and have all these different type of events and just have a good time. Like, it was I really looked forward to that time of year. I had a passion for soccer, but I was fucking shitty. Like, I was terrible. I was atrocious. Don't put me in any games. I'm not doing shit. I would be happy to get picked up because most of the time I would be like the last pick and people would give me to somebody out of pity, like, you know, like out of sympathy. It's like, I'm gonna give you guys this one good player, but I'll also give you Joshua just to balance it out. Like, suck my dick, bro. I'm nice at this shit. What is you talking about? Bro, I would be in that game and whenever I would play soccer, bro, I would really feel like I'm doing something. Like, I would really feel empowered. Like, I'm nice at this game. Like, the way I would talk about it to my parents and stuff, it was like, yo, I'm gonna be in fucking the FIFA. But what's that shit called? I don't know. The World Cup, I guess. I don't know shit about soccer. All I know is that I enjoyed playing it. I enjoyed kicking a ball around and losing because that's what the fuck I did most of the time since I was so useless on the team. It took me up until 8th grade when I was like 13 to where I finally got somewhat decent. But by that time, everyone stopped playing soccer because it was like a trend. And, you know, I was never cut out for basketball. But that's another story for another day. You know, those were my shortcomings. But there was this one motherfucker. Oh my gosh, his name. This guy, bro, mad cocky, mad annoying. And sometimes he was just that type of kid that just did too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone knows that one kid in their class or in their school that just does so much. It was for attention. Like, he just did too much. And he wanted to fit in so bad. And it was really annoying because, like, I wanted to slap the shit out of him, especially with this fucking buck teeth. Bro, that motherfucker used to get me tight, bro. Anyway, let's call him Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks because, like, funny because I shouldn't even give him that because Alvin is actually chill as fuck. Like, if I knew that chipmunk in real life, I'd be best friends with that man. But this guy? Nah. It's funny because I was cool with him for a bit. Like, I was actually cool with him in middle school. But now thinking about some of the stuff that he did and the way that he acted, bro, I don't know why I even try to be neutral with him. Maybe just because I'm a peaceful guy. I really like unnecessary drama. But anyway, he was like really cocky because he was like on a soccer team and he did all these other things. He thought he was not like, bro, you're irrelevant. Out of here. Like, who cares, bro? Like, we play this shit in school for fun. You got all your soccer dreams and shit, think you about to do something. Let me stop hating. So field day, I remember, bro, I came well equipped. I had on my Sambas, and for those of you that don't know, just like soccer shoes. I had on these basketball Adidas pants because I went out and I went clothes shopping. I bought Adidas pants, like sweatpants. But I bought basketball ones, so they're big and baggy, and you know I'm really thin, and I was especially thin then. So I was looking like Goku Rose, like I was looking like that nigga with his fucking pants on my Aladdin shit. Like those pants were big as fuck. So yes, we arrived. I remember I bought my own ball. I bought everything, bro. I was ready for that day. And matter of fact, here's a picture from that day. this was me. But yes, bro, I came well equipped. I was ready to have a good time, and I ended up almost breaking the motherfucker's face. So we're playing soccer, and this motherfucker kept pushing me. In soccer, I guess there's something called a body, which is like where you use your bodies to kind of push against someone. Obviously, in like the World Cup and like professional soccer stuff, they don't really do that because, you know, people like to, like they don't really have backbone, so they just kind of fall. Like their spines don't exist in soccer. So they don't really do that as hard or as frequent because, you know, this right here. But, you know, back then, you know, we were younger, so there was really no fouls. So we would just like violate each other. But within reason, you know? He just straight up was taking his hand and pushing me. And he just kept telling me that I would, like, he's like, you can't take a body. That's why I'm pushing you. That's why I'm messing around with you. Just like, okay, you know, Alvin, all right, you know, I get it. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy soccer. Like, that's my soccer ball. Well, I don't know why you bought a soccer ball. Because you're trash at this sport anyway. You should honestly just give up on it. And honestly, I'm just like, you know, that really hurt. But, you know, I'm going to just keep playing. He scored like 3 goals, and I made like -1. I'm pretty sure I scored another person's, like, I was that bad. So then, like, he pushed me, and like I almost stumbled over. And then I'm just like, yo, what's good with you, bro? What's good with you? Alvin, like, now you're annoying me. But like, then like I really was not very confrontational when I was 12. Like, I was I really like to avoid stuff. I remember I tried to push him with everything in my might. That man did not move, bro. He was mad tall. Like, now I'm probably taller than him. But then he was tall, and he was like kind of chubby. So he was intimidating to me because I was small and skinny. So what was my 5'2" ass gonna do to him? Because pretty sure that's all I was. There was just like this other Bengali kid, like this Bengali kid that was running alongside us, and he was pushing the guy. He was pushing that kid lightly. See, he could take a body, you can't. Bro, I wanted to smack like the dog shit out of him, bro. Like I looked at him, bro. I'm like, bro, I will snap that buck tooth of yours into fucking place, but don't fucking. There's so many things going through my head, but I didn't act. And then he has the nerve to charge at me. I think it was during like a foul shot, like a penalty shot. It wasn't even like in game. I get the ball after the penalty shot was taken or something like that, and he just comes and he charges me like a football, but like he just pushes me straight to the ground. Bro, I just straight up fell. Like I literally like just went flying. Bro, I'm on the floor. I'm laying there wondering. A second ago, I was standing on my 2 feet, and now I'm on the floor looking up at everybody, including the other team. That's when the battle music started playing. I stand up, like I jump up, ninja jump up onto my feet, look this motherfucker in his eyes, and I swing my fist back with all the energy in my prepubescent body, and I swing my fist full force at his face, just for one of my friends to grab my arm and say, Josh, chill. The fuck you mean, Josh, chill? Did you not just see what he did to me? Like, bro, when I tell you how fucking full of rage I was tight. How the fuck can you justify what he just did? He knocked me on my fucking ass. And now when I want to break this motherfucker's face, I'm wrong for that? Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck if he resembles a chipmunk. He could still get these hands. I told y'all these hands are bisexual, but they're also pansexual. You seen the rage in my eyes. My Sharingan got activated, bro. I was seeing everything, but I didn't care. Like, I was going to take his head off with everything in that punch. He got scared because of the guts that I showed, I guess. I don't know what it was, but like my guts went up. That's a Persona reference. You guys aren't gonna, maybe some of you guys might get it. I'm making a lot of anime references, but everyone has the nerves to want to hold me back. Bro, I was really mad because I'm just like, did you not just see what he did? And I got really mad, I got really angry, and I got really frustrated and just started crying. Like, bro, I full on started bawling, bro, because like at that time I was really emotionally, I guess, not disciplined. So like whenever I would feel something like an overwhelming amount of emotion, I would just cry. I'd get angry first, then I would cry because like I was just really emotional. Like I was going through puberty. I'm just frustrated because I wanted to punch him. Y'all didn't let me punch him, and now like I'm kind of in my bag. Chill, bro, chill. I remember my mans, he like held me back, and I was talking shit. I'm like, yeah, he's a dickhead. Fuck that. You fuck his moms. And he stops behind me. He's just like, I'm sorry about what I did earlier, man. I didn't mean it like that. I know that you're actually really nice at soccer. I shouldn't have done what I did. Now, mostly I would probably think to yourselves, who the fuck is that guy? But the thing is, I was such a sucker at the time, and I just wanted to see the good in everybody that I accepted his apology. And right after that, we played kickball the rest of the field day. The next day, we were best friends again. We were cool again. Like, I was very forgiving. Like, at the time, I still kind of am sometimes. Like, sometimes I can be very forgiving for no reason at all. Maybe that's something I need to fix. But I will tell you this much. He respected me a lot more after that, and he never tried some shit like that. So, moral of the story, guys, if it ever comes down to it and you're dealing with the situation where someone is pushing you past your limits and you try to voice how you feel about it and they're just not with it and they just keep bothering you physically, hit them or do some shit. That's what you should do. Like, I'm all for young men and boys settling their issues with fist fights. Like, that's how we get out that anger, you know? Like, we shouldn't always resort to it, but fist fights or like little altercations is what makes us men, you know? It's a problem solver. It's how we deal with their problems, because not every man is mature enough to have a conversation, and not every man can voice how he feels about what he's dealing with. The main thing is you gotta deal with bullies, because I don't even believe in bullies, but you gotta deal with people like that right then and there. You cannot wait. If you wait, they will eventually gain a level of power over you, and you will feel inferior to them to the point where you won't even be able to do anything. And it don't matter how scared or how nervous you are. Listen, if you show a person like that heart, it don't matter how big, how tall, or how, you know, anything they are over you, it's gonna show them at least one thing: that you respect yourself enough to defend yourself. Whether you're smaller than them, whether you don't have the strength to take them out, whether you don't know how to fight, none of that stuff matters. The point is you stood up for yourself, and that's what you should do. Stand up for yourself, because you matter, and no one should fucking disrespect you for no reason. And yeah, that was pretty much the story. If you guys like this video, then be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out this channel. I wonder what would have happened if I would have connected with that punch, man. I hope you guys are having a great day nonetheless, and I will see you guys another time. Deuces.